So welcome to my channel Rekha Datta English Classes. As you know guys that in this channel I teach you spoken English and grammar. So today in my video I'm going to talk about 4 idioms which I have brought today for your effective conversation. So these idioms, when you are using in your sentences, you are able to convey your ideas, your thoughts, your views in a very nice way, and the person to whom you are conversing, they will understand what you really want to say, and it is going to make your conversation more effective and clear and vivid, and it will give you an insight into the language also, and the person who is listening to your language, they can get a very clear view of the language. They can understand that you have a very good command over the language because you are using very useful idioms in your conversation. And really believe me one thing, that it is able to put forth your complex ideas in a very easy way to the person whom you are conversing, in a very deep way and in a very colorful way too. And it sounds more like a native speaker too when you are using these idioms in your conversation. And believe me one thing guys, when you are using idiom and phrases in your conversation, you sound more like a native speaker, and it makes your speech more effective and influential. So without wasting our time, let's get into it. But before that, please don't forget to like my channel, share and subscribe. Okay, so let's start with 4 idioms which I brought today. Believe me guys, after using these idioms in your conversation, you're really going to rock, because people will think, you know, you have a very good command over the language. Okay, let's get into it. So the first idiom for today is bite the bullet. You know, the meaning of this idiom is, whenever you are having some difficult situation in your life, unpleasant situation in your life, and you are going to face the situation with courage and determination, you use this phrase. Okay, so how can we use this phrase? Let's see. When the company faced financial problem, the CEO had to bite the bullet and make some tough decisions. Okay, now try to understand. When the company faced financial problem, suppose there is a company and this company is facing some problem, okay, some financial problem, and the CEO of that company, he had to bite the bullet. Had to bite the bullet means he had to face the situation with courage and determination and make some tough decisions. And the CEO is making some very serious decisions. Maybe he is taking out some worker, maybe he is adding up some new worker in his company. So these kind of things he is doing. Bite the bullet means to face the difficult or unpleasant situation with courage and determination. Now let's find out another example of this idiom, that is bite the bullet. Now the patient was in severe pain and the doctor advised the patient to bite the bullet and to undergo a serious surgery. Okay, so let's understand it again. The patient was in severe pain and the doctor advised her, I mean the patient. Okay, try to understand. Okay, I'm making you understand. Try to understand. The patient was in severe pain. Maybe the patient was having some problem. Maybe he's having some issues and he was in pain. So the doctor advised the patient to bite the bullet. It means the doctor advised the patient to undergo a surgery and to bear the pain and to tolerate the pain. and undergo unnecessary surgery. So bite the bullet means here to face the difficulties with unpleasant situation. It means doctor advise the patient to face the situation with courage. Okay. Now, as we see, the Rani is a girl, okay, and she was, she's reading the operation, the surgery which is going to take place because she wanted to get her wisdom tooth removed, and that's why she was reading very much. Now, after that, she decided to bite the bullet and face the situation and to face the pain which she's going to have. So here I think you are able to understand the situation. Bite the bullet means to face the situation. I think I can give you another example too. You can understand. Now, despite the fear of public speaking, Tom decided to bite the bullet and to present his presentation and to come out with his presentation in front of the people. So guys, I hope you understood this idiom, bite the bullet. It means to face the challenges or the difficulties with courage. Okay, let's move to another. Now the next one is read between the lines. It means to understand a deeper or hidden meaning in what someone is saying or writing. Now I'm giving an example. If I say, her response was very vague, but if you able to read between the lines, you can see that she was not happy with this divorce thing. Now the situation is that there are two persons, they are having divorce due to some condition, but the girl is showing, the wife who is taking the divorce, she is showing that she is really she really wants divorce. But if you read between the line, if you go to the deeper side of knowing that person, you come to know that this person is not very happy with the decision of taking divorce. Okay, so read between the line means, when you are getting deeper and deeper inside of something, knowing that, there is something else. The meaning is something else. If someone is saying or writing something, and if you are able to see the inner or the deeper sense of what is, presentable outside. From outside things looks normal, but if you have the ability to get inside something and to know the deeper and hidden meaning, that is called, to read between the lines. I'm giving you another example. The artist painting has a lot of hidden meaning. If you read between the line, you can get to the right meaning. Or in another word, in another sentences, the artist painting had a lot of symbolism, and if you read between the lines, you get to know lots of hidden things which he really wants to present. Okay, it means that, artists, when they paint something, they actually uses a lot of symbolical things. You need to understand them by getting inside it and to know it in a better way. That is called to read between the lines. Now another example I'm giving you, as I have sent my friend a long message on WhatsApp, and in response to that, my friend sent a small little, response saying, I'm fine. So now I had to read between the lines to find out whether she is happy or not, whether she's okay or not, or whether she's hiding something or not. So I had to read between the lines to understand that from what circumstances is going on. So read between the lines means to understand the deeper and hidden meaning. Okay. Now another example I'm giving you, in a corporate environment, it is often essential to read between the lines of office conversation to understand power, dynamics and hidden agendas. Sometimes when a leader gives speeches, you need to understand the hidden meaning of what they want to pour out, what they want to present. So the thing is, the leader, if they are giving their speech, you have to read between the lines to understand their motive, to understand what they really want to convey. So this was read between the lines. Let's come to another one. Now the third one is a flash in the pan. It means, something that initially shows great promises or success, but quickly fizzles out or fades out or fail to deliver long-term, result, So let me make you understand the thing. A flash in the pan. Suppose you have got into a new profession and you want to become an actor, or you have opened your new YouTube channel. So initially it's showing that you're getting a lot of popularity. People are liking your things and you are getting a kind of huge success in the beginning. And you can call it a flash in the pan because it is not going to remain for a longer period. It fades out. It goes away. So for a very short period, if you're getting success, if you're getting popularity, so you can say a flash in the pan, but it doesn't remain for a longer period. Okay. Now giving an example, the tech company's new app was a flash in the pan, gaining millions of users within a month, but losing them just as quickly due to technical issues. Okay. Now let me come to make you understand the thing. Suppose there is a young singer, and this singer has gained a lot of popularity by singing a song, and it is just getting into the top of the chart and people are appreciating, they are singing it, but it would remain there for a flash in the pan because very soon people are going to forget about it. People are, it's just disappearing from their memory. So something which remains for a very short period, the success which remains for a very short period, you can call it a flash in the pan. Another example I can give you guys, that is Neon's clothing was a flash in the pan. In 80s, in 80s, clothing called neon, it became very popular. So neon's clothing was a flash in the pan in 80s, gaining popularity for a brief period before fading into obscurity. So this clothing, neon clothing, it got a lot of popularity in the year 1980, and then it faded away. And then it faded away from the memory of the people, and it becomes obscure. Obscure means when it doesn't come into being, you are forgetting about it. That's called obscurity. Now if I talk about cryptocurrency, many investors thought that it is cryptocurrency, it is a flash in the pan, but it ended up becoming a never-ending, transformative technology. So here we can say about the cryptocurrency that, initially investors thought that it is just a flash in the pan, but later on it ended up becoming a very transformative technology, as we all know. Okay, so let's move to another third one, that is walking on eggshells. Let me make you understand what is this. It is a situation where people are being cautious and sensitive to avoid conflict or upset someone. So let me repeat it again. Walking on eggshells. It means a situation where people are being cautious and they are very sensitive to avoid conflict or upset someone. So let me make you very clear. So the situation is that there is an office and a new boss has come to the office, and this boss is very unpredictable. You cannot say that how he is going to behave with his employee. He's arrogant, he's haughty, and you cannot predict his nature. So everyone in the office, they felt like they're walking on eggshells. Their boss being around, the unpredictable boss being around. I mean, they are very cautious. They are very alert about, something might happen if they do something. So that is why they are very careful, very cautious about the situation, because they cannot predict that what kind of behavior is going to come to them by their boss. Okay, so this is called to walk on the eggshells. Let me be very clear about it. Let me give you more examples so that you can understand it a nice way. In the library, the students were walking silently, tiptoed, as if they were walking on eggshells to maintain silence. Let me give you another example. At the family dinner, everyone was so quiet and careful, as if they were walking on eggshells to avoid argument. Now, the situation is that there is a family, maybe they have a kind of heated argument on some issues, and at the dinner, everybody is sitting around and they were quiet. All of them are quiet, as if they are walking on the eggshells, because they don't want to have any other kind of arguments again. So that's why they are keeping quiet. They are not discussing anything serious, and they are behaving as if they are walking on the eggshells. Everybody is very careful about their things. They are so much afraid that other people should not get hurt or something. Now, another example is, during my interview, I was so nervous. I was so nervous that I felt like I was walking on the eggshells, trying not to say anything wrong. Now, try to understand the situation. The situation is this, that there is a person who goes for interview, and this interview is very precious to him, and he really wants to get the job, and he is very careful about saying the things. He is very much afraid that he might not speak something lest he should lose the job. So that is why he is so nervous. He's feeling like he's walking on eggshells to avoid saying something unpleasant. Okay, so I hope you understood this idiom, walking on eggshells. It means that you have to be very cautious and careful while doing something. So hope you understood my 4 idioms today. I tried to convey the meaning to you, and I hope you would like to use in your conversation. And please make sentences from these 4 idioms, at least from 1 idiom, and try to present in the comment box. Thanks for watching my video. Thank you so much.